Picking the right daycare for your child is such an important decision, and there are a few ways that parents in Duval County can get some guidance about some great programs for their kids. And joining us now is Susan Main with the Early Learning Coalition of Duval. Good morning, Susan. It's great to see you.
Thanks for having us.
This is such an incredibly tough decision. You already have so much guilt anyway, having to take your child to daycare. What do you think is the #1 thing that we need to look at before we decide where our kids are going to go?
Well, actually, it's the most critical decision a parent can make, as you said. And we really need to encourage parents to really go to the child care center and look at the program and make sure they pick out the one that's best for their child, because every parent's needs can be a little bit different.
And I imagine, trust your gut. Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you've got to physically go there and talk to the people who are going to be taking care of your child.
Absolutely. You should really go in and talk to the teachers. In the Guiding Stars of Duval, our quality rating improvement system, we look at 3 major things. One is teacher-child interactions. Teachers need to be interacting with children. 90% of brain development in a child happens before the age of 5, and so it is important that teachers are having really great interactions with their child. Also, the professional development and the certification of the teacher. Do they have degrees? Do they have special certification in different areas? And then, of course, curriculum and assessment of the child so that they can watch the child grow and keep the parent informed of any things that the parent needs to know about their child. So those are the 3 areas.
One of the things I remember hearing about, too, is that you need to talk about whether you're allowed to drop in at any time. Isn't that kind of important?
That is a critical, you should be able to go and visit your child at any time during the day and see the child care center and watch what's going on there. We always recommend that before choosing child care, you look at 3 different centers or family child care homes or schools, wherever you're looking, but you should visit a couple to make sure you're feeling really comfortable with the setting that you've chosen. And there's many opportunities for parents to look for some good programs. Guiding Stars of Duval is a great resource for parents. It's a voluntary system. Not all child care centers are rated. However, it's a good way and a good start for parents if they want to look and see who has a star.
And aside from safety, which obviously is the most important thing, it's important to ask questions like, what happens if I'm late picking up the child? What's going to happen to the child? Can I drop the child off earlier? I mean, you should have a list of questions really before you interview these folks.
Yes, and we have a great resource on our website, a checklist of quality questions to ask that you can download, and I would take that with you. But you're right. The center or the family child care home should have some policies for you to look at. What are their policies about picking children up late, and the pricing and the cost of the child care. So it's really, there are a lot of things that you need to ask the child care center or program to see if it's going to be the right fit for you and your child.
Oh, fantastic information, Susan Main. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, remember, for all things back to school, all you have to do is head to our website. You'll find ways to establish a routine for doing homework, how to ease test anxiety, and ways to save for college. Just go to news4jax.com and look under the Community tab. And don't forget, News4Jax is featuring a Student of the Day every morning at 8 a.m. If you want your student to be featured, just tell us why you're proud of their accomplishments at school. Email a photo with a brief description to studentoftheday@wjxt.com. Now, for safety reasons, only the child's photo, first name, and the county of the school they attend will appear on air and online.